just stopped, got a shower, grabbed a bite to eat, got me some of this, you know it, some of this Ethiopian estate iced coffee. I prefer hot coffee, but at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Easy, road, easy. And now that that's over with, guys, I lied to you guys. I just blatantly lied to you guys. I don't know if you watched the video yesterday, and well, not yesterday. By the time you're watching this, it's going to be 2 days ago. The weekend freight video. I said that I was going to go to the Midwest, or I was going to go to Cali. I done the complete opposite. What can I say? I done the complete opposite. I was looking for loads, and let me say, I set myself a basis, because last Thursday I was looking at a load to book. I actually put a bid in on it. Jeez, I need to get this road fixed, Kentucky. I seen a load Thursday. I put a bid on it. It was $2,600 going from the Chattanooga market. The Chattanooga market to Dallas and back is a two load deal. So my first thought was, all right, they're trying to move it for, I think it's 25. We're gonna go with 25. They're trying to move it for 25, so that's $1,250 there, $1,250 back. No. If I go to Dallas, I need a minimum $1,600 minimum from the Chattanooga market. Coming back, I need a minimum $1,400 minimum to the Georgia market. So I'm like, all right, well, 16, that's 3. I was like, no, let's do it 16 each way. So I put a bid in on it for $3,200. And then I got to looking at the fine details, and the load said, picked it up Thursday, and they was 3 picks, all right there where I live. So they was all 3 picks, easy, and they was scheduled out like 2 hours apiece. So like 10 o'clock in the morning, be done around 5 or 6 in the afternoon. And I thought, shoot, I can do that and go home and leave out Sunday morning and hightail it over to Dallas. And I was like, wait a minute, no, I can't do that anymore because of this thing right here. It's called an ELD. So I was like, well, I can't do that. So I could still go get it and come back home and sit at the house and leave out Saturday evening and have a little bit of home time. I was like, all right, cool, yeah, that sounds pretty good. I get, you know, a day at the house. So I was gravy. And then I looked at the details that the load coming back, it wasn't going to finish out until Wednesday. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, pump the brakes. And let me write this mileage down. I said, let's pump the brakes here for a minute, because if I pick this load up Friday, not even including the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, that's Friday, that's Monday, that's Tuesday, and Wednesday. 4 days tied up on this load that I just put a bid on for $3,200. I was like, Sammy, what are you thinking? You nut? So I got to thinking, I was like, you know, I could stay home until Monday morning and still do $3,500 in revenue. Leave out Monday morning and still do $3,500 in revenue by Wednesday or on Wednesday. I was like, yep, we're going to retract that bid. Negative, we're not running it. So I came to my senses. So what that done is it set a baseline, and the baseline was, all right, well, by Wednesday or on Wednesday, and get, you know, I want to put down $3,500 in revenue. That gave me a baseline, and I'm sitting at home. So that's what it was. I'm sitting at home trying to put a plan together, and I got the baseline of $3,500 by Wednesday. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna sit at home for the weekend. Oh wow, no, don't send me home. Love sitting at home. Come on, camera. Let me lock you down a little bit. You're turning on me. All right. So worst case scenario, I'm sitting at home. You know, the family, it's not gonna argue with that. So I was like, all right, worst case scenario is that. So I kept looking. I retracted my bid from that, and I kept looking. I found another load. And this load was picking up Saturday evening. No, Sunday. My bad. Sunday going to St. Louis. And the rate on it was, I think it's about 2.25 miles. And it's picking up on the weekend. So immediately I thought, all right, I can wake up Monday in a hot market, St. Louis. So I jumped on it. I snatched it up Friday. I snatched it up Friday, left out Sunday, picked it up, delivered it Monday morning in St. Louis. Anyway, guys, I see somebody if you're on 64, I think it is, right before you get into St. Louis, there's a Phillips 66 there. The Phillips 66 has got a huddle house. I eat there quite often. There's nothing like that biscuits and gravy smothered and covered with some eggs and hash browns. Oh man, it's good. So I eat there. Anyway, I was early enough in the day Sunday. Well, it's Sunday. There was plenty of parking, so I parked there for the night. Got up the next morning. Oh wait, I get ahead of myself. Anyway, I was going in to get me some huddle house, and as I jumped out of the truck, I looked in front of me and I seen the man, the king of YouTube, Eiver2 Trucker. I seen his truck, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, that looks like, I know that truck. And I looked at it, and I was like, no, that's not his, because I think he just got his wheelbase extended. I was like, nah, it looks a little tight. And then I was like, wait a minute, his tail sign of his truck is his wipers. I looked at his wipers, I was like, oh, that's his wipers. I looked at his stacks, I was like, oh, that's his stacks. I looked at the paint job, I was like, oh, that's his truck. I looked at everything, I was like, yep, that's him. So I jumped out of the truck, and I was going to go talk to him in passing, but he was in the truck or in the store, at the truck stop. So I didn't go knock on his door or anything. I didn't want to bother him, because sometimes things still loosen up on me. Sometimes when I'm fueling, I'm in a hurry, so I know the feeling. So I won't mess with somebody if they're fueling, other than just pass and go, meet and greet. But he wasn't outside his truck. I walked in the truck stop. He wasn't in the truck stop. I walked in the huddle house. He wasn't in there, and I thought, all right, well, if I come out of here from getting something to eat, if he's parked, I'm gonna go talk to him. And damn, I'm getting off. Why I lied to you guys? Anyway, I ate, came back out, get in the truck. He was gone, so I didn't get to talk to him. But that's okay. I will see him again. That's the second, possibly third time I've seen him. Super cool guy. Anyway, go check out his channel. I'm gonna put it right. No, I'm putting it at the end of the video. I don't want to take you away because I want you to understand. I'm sorry I lied to you guys. Anyway, ended up in St. Louis. Done the rate video, and in the video I said, I'm going to Cali or the Midwest. Upon looking at loads, every load that I found going to the Midwest, I couldn't put together another load because to me, my most important load is not the load I'm booking, but my next load. It's like playing pool. I'm always looking at my next setup. So every load that I found going to the Midwest, I'm looking over there, and I'm looking on the board. I got all the load boards pulled up, and I'm not finding anything for a second load, a second book, because like I said, it's Monday morning, and before the day of Wednesday is over with, I want to make $3,500. So that's my baseline. That's what I'm going by. So I'm looking at loads. Say for example, there's a load going to Michigan, and I'm looking at it, and it's got a decent rate going up. But I look up there, and the loads availability, I couldn't find nothing that I wanted to do. I'm looking for something with a little money on it, a 2-day transit, something at minimum $2,000 to put me on that 3,500 mark on Wednesday. I couldn't find it, but I did find one load. I found one load, and I had to deadhead 171 miles to go get it. I deadheaded out of St. Louis all the way to Peoria, Illinois, and talked to Dixie Bay a little bit of the way. We're trying to come up with a way to meet up, but shit, our schedules didn't match. We was gonna make a video, but me and Dixie could get together another time to make a video for you guys. And anyway, deadheaded, 170 miles. Get this, to go get rolls of paper. Not just not just rolls of paper, but heavy. It came out to be about 43.5 on the weight. And I've got, I don't know how many rolls in there. And I picked them up in the paper plant right there on the river in Peoria. And now I'm going to, wait for it, Florida. I'm going to Florida, guys. I'm doing the complete opposite of what I said I was going to do. Oh, but before you think about no man's land, I am going to the Panhandle. So I'm not afraid of the Panhandle. Anywhere from, say, Tallahassee over to Mobile, I run there. I usually have good luck coming out, and there's loads down there, so I'm good. But this load that I deadheaded 171 miles for was paying $2,300 to go 887 miles, or 262, 263 a mile. I said, yep, I deadhead for that. In transit, I'm talking to one of my buddies, and I said, you know, I didn't even, for a load like that, I didn't even care about the all-inclusive miles, including deadhead. I said, here's what I was looking at. I'm looking at making $3,500 between now, Monday, and Wednesday. I said, this load is $2,300. I said, wait, I've already made 700 and something. So anyway, I said, I'm looking, by the time I left the house, I'm looking for $3,500 by the time I get to Wednesday. So with that being said, I said, what I was looking at on this load was, it's $2,300, it's a 2-day transit, or you could say it's $1,150 a day, and I don't have to kill myself to do it. $1,150 a day, 2-day transit, for, you know, I deadheaded 171 miles for a load that's running 887 miles loaded. It comes up to 1,058 miles for 2,300 bucks. Then you crunch that number, it still comes up to like $218 a mile. Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, loads like that, I will run that. Because I'm thinking, all right, I've already got 7 on the book. I'm booked 23. Now, I'm on $3,000. And I'm delivering Wednesday morning, 8 o'clock. So by the time I get unloaded, I'm gonna have another load booked, put me into Georgia. Matter of fact, I'm looking at a load right now. I gotta make a call about it. Going to Columbus, Ohio. That'll be next day transit. So whatever I get on that, say I get 12, 13, 1,400 on that, that $3,500 goal now turns into, hold on a minute. Guys, when cars doing some funky stuff, all right, they just put it on the phone. You gotta watch people out here, man, because anytime a car hauls up past you, jumps in front of you, and another car hauls up beside it, or beside you, and they put their brakes, they start slowing down, you better watch for a brake check. You better watch for a brake check, I'm just saying, because this blocker car over here, if they're buddies and they're working in cahoots with each other, they get up beside you to lock you from getting over. They'll brake check you, you rear end them, but thankfully I got dash cam, so anyway, and I pay attention. Anyway, they're just playing on their phone, they wasn't paying attention. But anyway, 7 to leave the house, 2,300 to book this load I'm on now, so that puts me at $3,000. If I can book a $1,400 load, that's what I'm looking at, to go to Columbus, then I'm sitting on 44. My target goal by the end of Wednesday, I know it'll be a Thursday morning drop, but yeah, whatever. By Wednesday was $3,500, and I got the possibility of making 44. And the reason I told you all that, besides the fact that I lied to you, is this. You've got to have a target. You've got to have a goal. Every week, have a goal. Have a specific target that you're shooting for. Because let's take archery, for example. If you just walk out in the field with your bow and arrow, and you don't set up a target to shoot at, you're just shooting it out in the blinds. Same way with trucking, same way with mental goals with what you want to do every week. Set a target. And that's not even my weekly target. That was just my Wednesday target, because I set that standard, that goal, Thursday. I wanted to make $3,500 by Wednesday, and I'm achieving that goal. But anyways, guys, set a goal. Things will fall into place to help you out and reach it. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna get back to my Estelle estate. Or oh, it's already cracking me out. I'm gonna get back to my Ethiopian estate. Anyways, guys, If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. But if it don't make sense, then why you doing it? See you, bye.